Hello and welcome back, or welcome for the first time to my YouTube channel. My name is Stacy, and today I wanted to talk about negative thought patterns, more specifically like meditation or ways to stop negative thought patterns, because you're gonna have negative beliefs, you're going to have negative thoughts, you're going to have negative situations that happen in your life. These things are inevitable. You cannot control everyone else. So these things are going to happen. So what can we do to kind of halt the negative thoughts that we're creating in our head? So I recently made these myself, some what are called malas. So I started a meditation practice and I was having a hard time. I know they tell you you don't focus, you just let everything happen. But for me, my mind is so freaking monkey mind. Like, seriously, it goes from this to that and this to that and 20 things in between all at the same time. And for me to like meditate, like I can't, it's my mind goes everywhere. I could be still like this and my mind is like, oh my God, and it just doesn't stop. So for me, I found it best to meditate with an affirmation, or since I made these, now I've gotten accustomed to like taking one and just counting it, and it calms my mind down. So I count it until I'm done counting, basically. And then my mind is calm. I can focus on the situation or the problem or whatever. But lately, as I said, negative things, negative situations, negative thoughts, all this negative bull crap, it's gonna happen. That is inevitable. It is going to happen. We cannot stop the negative from appearing. But here's what we can do. So, one is meditation. Another thing is like positive visualization. Like, you positively visualize what you want to happen in your life, so that way it can happen. Okay? So instead of always visualizing negative things that happen, because those movies start running in your mind too, and they can go off on a completely different track with no course whatsoever. So what do you do when those things happen? You can choose to go into them, which is a possibility. Sometimes you need to explore that emotion and let it go for good and release it. And to do that, you have to go deep into that emotion to find out exactly where it started. Because you can have a fear of abandonment right now, but that fear of abandonment has nothing to do with the person you're afraid of leaving. It's because of something that happened when you were like 2, 1, not even, maybe a baby. All right? But that fear is carried on through your life. And to release it and let it go, you have to just go into it. Find the core. Once you find the core, you can let it go. It's very easy. And that's also a form of kind of meditation. You just sit with your feelings and go deep in. Also, back to my malas. I do affirmations with these too. Like, I will say, I let it go, 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 and keep going through the whole thing, then I go back and I'll do it again. And I do that like 3 to 7 times back and forth. Yeah, 3 to 7 times back and forth. Because forward is one way and then back is the other, and that makes a complete set. So it's 3 to 7 back and forth. You can use other mantras like I'm okay, or, you know, anything that has to do with your particular situation, like I release fear, basically anything. So this is actually one of the shortest videos I've probably done, which is kind of cool. So I hope you took the time to watch this. And if you want more information on how you could make your own beads, I made 4, so they kind of all do something different, but that's besides the point. If you want information on how you can make your own beads, let me know. Hit me up with a comment or something. Let me know. And on that note, the way you can stop your monkey mind from going crazy and being overactive is basically meditation. But for me, because when I meditate, it goes even more crazy. It's like, oh my God, I'm gonna like die in here because it's so quiet. So it can't shut up. I use these. They're called malas. And like I said, I count them or use a mantra. And sometimes I've also started this new thing too. I mean, I did it a lot when I was like a teenager. It's called earthing. And I basically will go out in the backyard with no shoes on and put my feet on the grass. Or I sit in the grass or whatever, but it's anything to get that earth grounding energy up into your body, because it will clear out all that negative crap that you've been holding in for so long. And it will help ground you, center you, and it will bring that power through you, clearing out your system with Mother Nature. So that is another thing that you can do when you start feeling negative. Just go out in nature. Go for a walk. Like, I know with the COVID-19 stuff, it's supposed to be isolation and social distancing, but one of the things that you are allowed to actually do is exercise. And that could be a walk. That could be a bike ride. That is one of the things that you are actually allowed to go out of your house. That is a necessity to do. Stop being lazy, people. Stop being lazy and using this virus as an excuse. You can do things I'm still losing weight and I'm at my house. Come on. I've already lost 192 pounds. I'm trying to get like nice for this summer. So come on, people. If I can do this, you can do it. Anyway, that's the end of the motivation part. As I said, you're going to have negative thoughts. They're going to happen. You can't stop that. But you can reframe them or redirect your mind in a more positive direction. I feel like it's kind of like training a dog. I'm sorry. Yes. So like stopping myself from thinking negative is like training a dog. Really. Stop it. Oh, shiny. Sorry. All right. On that note, have a great one and peace. Bye.